Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Casual Fridays. I'm Adam Southey, and today I'm going to give you my review of Lunar Ecom and Ryan Panetta. Before we do that though, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out, keeps me coming back each and every week to give you guys great new videos. So let's dive into it. Okay, so if you're anything like me, your Facebook wall has been flooded with these opportunities for an automated dropshipping business. And as an investor, this really caught my attention because I love the idea that I can put in money, have someone else do the work, and then I get monthly cash flow, right? Who wouldn't love that? So I have talked to a lot of these people. I've researched a lot of companies, and I ended up buying one from Lunar Ecom with Ryan Panetta. Now, if you know who that is, he's a real estate coach, real estate investor. He's all over the internet. He's got a really good presence, which was one of the reasons why I went with them, because I didn't think he would want to ruin that reputation by putting out a bad product. So after a call with their sales team, I moved forward. And today we're going to go over everything that has happened so far. And I know you have some questions up front, so I'm going to try and answer those right now and then dive into them later. So the first one, do I recommend Lunar Ecom? And the answer is yes. But I'm gonna throw an asterisk on there. I don't know if it's a small asterisk or a huge asterisk yet, but it's definitely an asterisk, and we're gonna go over that first here in a minute. The second one, am I making money right now? And the answer is no. No, I'm not. It has not been as seamless and as easy as I thought it would be. But the third question, do I believe I will make money with them? And the answer is absolutely yes. Yeah, they are a great company. They seem to know what they're doing. I love their customer service. I love my account manager. He's on top of things all the time. And I have no reasons to doubt them, but I will say it is not as easy as I thought. So if you think you're going to buy the program and be making money within a couple weeks, I hate to inform you, but I don't believe that will ever happen. So let's dive into this. So I want to start out with the process from when you buy it and what to expect and what's going to happen. My whole point here, the whole idea of this video is that you know what you're walking into, that your eyes are wide open, and that you are not thinking you're going to be making money super quick. But I do believe in this company, so just follow me along this video. I'm going to talk it through with you. All right, guys, here we go. So this is kind of a tough video for me to make because the Lunar Ecom setup process that I went through is not going to be the same one that you went through, and I know because I've been through it twice now, and each time it has changed, and each time more team members have been involved, which I think is important. I think it helps you better because they're going to be with you every step along the way, and there's a whole lot of things to do. Right? If you remember a few minutes ago, I said I don't think you'll ever be able to get this company up and running and making money within a few weeks. And that's because the setup process is timely, right? You're gonna have to file a new LLC, you're gonna have to open up a bank account, you're gonna have to get bank statements, you're gonna have to file with Dun & Bradstreet for your business reporting, open up accounts with people who you're buying from, selling from, and you're gonna have to go in and get sales tax exemptions in all the states that you may be buying and selling in. Right? There's a lot of stuff to do. The good thing though with Lunar Ecom is that they're going to set up phone calls, emails, and Zoom calls with you and literally walk you through step by step. Hey, put this here, say this here, right? You're going to feel very secure, and you're going to have a business that is set up properly for you to grow with and build on in the future. Okay, so let's move on to the type of store you're going to get. This is another thing that has changed with Lunar Ecom, right? It's an evolving company, like I said. It feels like a startup, things change. So when I signed up, I initially purchased a Walmart store. Halfway through the setup process, Lunar Ecom decides not to do Walmart stores anymore, and so I was switched to an Amazon store. No big deal. I was pretty excited about Walmart because I thought the opportunities were really good, but I have done Amazon before on my own. We made money, and so I believed in it. We moved forward with it, right? Lunar Ecom no longer does just Amazon stores either, right? They no longer do just one store. I believe at the time of filming this that they are selling 3 package stores, right? So what that means is you get an Amazon store, you'll get a Facebook store, and an eBay store. And the reason why is because if one of those stores goes down or you have trouble with one of those stores, you still have 2 other stores that are making money. It's a great hedge, it's a great idea, I really like it. So hopefully that continues and works out well. But you have to go through the setup process for that. You get your stores and then they launch. So I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, but my launch will not be the same as your launch because I was just only one Amazon store, and because when I went through it, your first 90 days with Amazon, you are on probation, which I do still believe is a thing. However, Lunar Ecom's goal during those first 90 days with me and people that went through around the same time as myself, the goal was not to make money, it was to break even and build authority, build trust, build reviews, and get your business to where it needs to be so that when you're out of probation, you can just take off with sales. And that's kind of what happened, right? I was told my first month I would do $2,500 in sales, and we were pretty close to that. Second month, $5,000, got pretty close to that. Third month, $7,500, and we got pretty close to that, right? So their numbers were pretty spot on, which is kind of cool to see that they can tell you, hey, we're gonna do X amount of sales, and then they can actually get to those. Now, these were not all profitable transactions. In fact, I think the majority of them were losing transactions because out of those 90 days, I lost a few $1,000s. I have since made that money up, right? I'm no longer in the negative. However, to see that make sales and lose money every month was not fun. That could happen to you. I have been told by my account manager though, that they no longer have to do that. Again, I'm going through this on the second time right now, which I'll explain in another video why, but as I go through the second time right now, I was really worried about having to lose that money again. They've assured me that through their growing process, through their evolving company, everything that they've done, they have a way that they no longer have to do that. So keep that in mind. We're going through that. Ask your account manager or ask your salesperson about the first 90 days, what their goals are, because I don't want you to walk in this thing and you're going to just skyrocket out of it, right? Okay, so we're almost done here. Just a few more items I want to touch on, specifically what you get as a client, and then also some of the things that they are bringing to the table in the future to make your stores and to make Lunar Ecom that much better of a business. All right, so each and every month you will get a profit and loss statement. It used to be run by someone outside the company, and honestly, it was pretty terrible. I never got my statements from them. But they have since changed that because they recognized the issue, and now they have an in-house bookkeeper, CPA, and your only job is to submit your bank statements to them at the end of every month. They'll go through it, they'll make a detailed spreadsheet for you, and they'll send it back to you so that you really know where you stand. I love it, it's great. The second thing, this is brand new, and I really actually think it's pretty cool. It's called Autopilot. It's a piece of software slash CRM slash dashboard that they created for you. But essentially, you'll be able to go in, you'll be able to see your total sales, your expenses, your profits, up to date in real time. You'll be able to see every single item that you purchased, how much you paid for it, how much you sold it for, and what your profit or loss statement is. And you'll be able to see this for every single store that you have. You can talk to your account managers. It's actually a really cool tool. I'm glad they did it because beforehand, it was a little messy. Like I was constantly checking Seller Central. How'd I do? How many sales have I gotten? How much money did I pay for this stuff? Like you're really kind of tough to tell, but with Autopilot, it makes it pretty simple. I actually like it. It's a really cool tool. All right, so in the future, some of the things that they're bringing that are notable. We actually just heard about this one. In fact, they come on a Loom video that Ryan will send out every single month. These are great videos. They're 10 to 20 minutes long, and I love them because he's super blunt in them. I run my own coaching program, so I understand the need for bluntness, but he'll be like, hey, you guys are talking to your account managers way too much. They can't even do their jobs. Leave them alone, and that's great. I totally understand that. But in these videos, he's going to tell you everything that's going on in the company, everything they're working on, and what's coming up, and some of the things that we just heard about are getting away from VAs, because right now the company is really dependent on VAs. You've got them running items in the background, making orders, dealing with customer service, all that stuff's all run by VAs. But in the future, they have software coming out, they have programs coming out that will essentially get rid of all of that. I don't know the details too much, but stay tuned because as it comes out, I'll be making a video about it. But the best one, the most important update is that Lunar Ecom has grown enough in size that they are able to go to a bunch of different vendors and be able to sell all of those vendors direct from that business, right? It will no longer be a drop shipping model, which gets rid of so many problems because, you know, with Amazon and Walmart and all these other places, they have terms of service that go against drop shipping. Like you're not allowed to do it. Now with these new companies, that won't be an issue. So that's really awesome. I really look forward to doing that. And I really think Lunar Ecom and having that foresight to look into that so that our businesses, these ones that we're growing, they're going to be around for a long time and all make money. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching until now. Now, As you saw, like I said in the very beginning, I do recommend Lunar Ecom, but it did have that asterisk, and I think after watching this video, you can see why. It's not always going to be as easy as we thought. It's not a straight line shot to success, and there's just things that Lunar Ecom is growing through, but that's okay, because if you've ever started a business, you know that it is not always a straight line to success, right? So I think you really need to understand that if you're going to jump into that. If you're the kind of person with that kind of patience and you can handle that, I really encourage you to give them a call and talk to them more yourself and really figure things out. So if you like this video, guys, do me a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button. I'll keep coming back each and every week. I'll continue with this series, let you know how my stores are progressing. I think it's going to be a wild ride, a great ride, a fun ride. We're all going to learn together, grow together, and have some fun together, all right? So until then, we'll see you guys.